Good morning, students. What was learned in the previous class, ma? That is the dimension analysis. What are the dimensional constant, dimensional variables, and principle of homogeneity of dimension, and what are the uses of dimension analysis, and then what are the limitation of dimension analysis. That all are learned in the previous classes. Okay. In the today's session, we will discuss about some numerical problems. Okay, some numerical problems in this lesson. Numerical problem, first I start the exercise problems. First I read the problems, then before enter this solution of numerical problems, you take one note and note down all the steps to be followed to solve their problems. Okay, and then already I sent the formulas in this lesson. You have to learn the formulas in this lesson first. Okay, then first one, in a submarine equipped with sonar, the time delay between the generation of a pulse and its echo after reflection from an enemy submarine is observed to be 80 seconds. If the speed of sound in water is 1460 meter per second, what is the distance of enemy submarine? Okay, so one submarine, then create one echo pulse, that the pulse after reflection it will be heard in the time 80 seconds. The speed of the sound in water, அதாவது சோனானாலே சவுண்டை வந்து ப்ரொபகேட் பண்ணும். அந்த சவுண்ட் போயிட்டு ஒரு எனிமி சப்மரைனில் போய் பட்டுட்டு திருப்பி ரிட்டர்ன் ஆகிருக்கு 80 செகண்ட்ஸில். தென் அந்த சவுண்டோடைய ஸ்பீட் வாட்டரில் ட்ராவல் ஆகிறது 1460. வாட் இஸ் த டிஸ்டன்ஸ் ஆஃப் எனிமி சப்மரைன்? ஒரு சவுண்டை ட்ராவல் பண்ணுது ஒரு சப்மரைன், பக்கத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு எனிமி சப்மரைன் பக்கத்தில் போயிட்டு அந்த சிக்னல் வந்து திருப்பி ரீச் ஆகிருக்கு 80 செகண்டில். தென் வாட்டரில் அந்த சவுண்ட் ட்ராவல் ஆகக்கூடிய ஸ்பீட் கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. வாட்ஸ் த டிஸ்டன்ஸ் பிட்வீன் த சப்மரைன்? தட் இஸ் பி த ஆஸ்க்ட் கொஸ்டின். ஸோ வாட் ஆர் த கிவன் வேல்யூஸ்மா? இன் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ப்ராப்ளம் given datas are speed of light in air, speed of not a light, speed of sound in water, speed of sound in water v is equal to 1460 meter per second. Okay, speed of sound in water v is equal to 1460 meter per second. Then another one value is there, that is sound pulse into and from motion. Sound pulse, the time for pulse into and from motion, time taken by the pulse, time taken by the pulse for to and fro. 2 times அங்கேயும் போகும்போது எவ்வளோ டைம் எடுத்துருக்கு? t is equal to 80 seconds. So now we want time taken by a single pulse is going one time. So one time the time t is equal to t by 2, that is 80 by 2, that is 40 seconds. அதாவது ஒரு சவுண்ட் வேவ் போயிட்டு திருப்பி ரிட்டர்ன் ஆகுறதுக்கு 80 செகண்ட் எடுத்துருக்கு. நமக்கு ஒன் டைம் இருந்தால் போதும். ஸோ ஒன் டைம் மீன்ஸ் t is equal to t by 2, that is 80 by 2, that is 40 seconds. Okay, then this is the given value. What will we find out? To find the distance of submarine. Submarine, that is called distance of submarine, that is d is equal to question mark. Okay, what's the formula to be used this problem? This is the radar method. So radio signals will be passing from one place to another place. Already in a book in the example problem, but this is sonar, that is a sound. It will be traveled from one point to another. Sound signal, okay, sound signal will be travels from one point to another point. Then what's the formula, ma? Formula v is equal to distance by time. Okay, but we want distance is equal to v into t, velocity into time. Then solution, substitute the v value and t value. So d is equal to, what's the v value? 1460 into time, that is 40 seconds, so 40. So multiplying the two values we get 50,400 meter. Okay, The distance is 50,400 meter. In your book, in the value it will be given in kilometer. So 58.440 kilometer. So the meter like kilometer மாத்தணும் அப்படினா 1000 ஆல் டிவைட் பண்ணனும். 1000 ஆல் டிவைட் பண்ணீங்கனா 58.40 kilometer. Okay, meter will be converted to kilometer by dividing 1000. So that the values will be dividing 1000, 58.40 kilometer. Okay, so this is the first problem. T value is given, V value is given. Easily find out the D value. D is the distance. So that the distance the submarine is there. ஒரு சப்மரைன் இங்கே இருக்குது, எனிமி சப்மரைன் இவ்வளோ கிலோமீட்டர் தள்ளி இருக்கிறதுனால தான் பல்ஸ் வந்து அந்த சவுண்ட் பல்ஸ் வந்து 80 seconds கழிச்சு ரீச் ஆகுது. ஸோ ஓகே ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், ஆல்வேஸ் you write the problems as well as the steps given to find formula and solution and then answer. Okay, okay, then next we will go for the second problem. Second problem, the radius of the circle is 3.12 meter. Calculate the area of the circle with the regard to significant figures. So radius of the circle is given. Calculate the area of the circle. In our maths I already work out this problem, this way of problem, this form of problem. Second to the radius of the circle, the given value is given. Radius of the circle r is equal to 3.12 meter. Radius of the circle r is equal to 3.12 meter. So what will you find out to find area of the circle? Area of the circle A is equal to pi r square. Okay, so radius of the circle A is equal to question mark போடுவோம். Okay, so formula, what's the formula it will be used to solve this problem? Formula area A is equal to pi r square. Okay, area A is equal to pi r square. Then solution A is equal to, substitute the pi value, that is 3.14. Already you know pi is 22/7 or 3.14. So 3.14 and r value is 3.12 into 3.12. Then A value, pi value is 3.14, r value is 3.12 and 3.12. Multiplying all the values we will get then 30.566, that is meter square. Okay, then we have to round off that value, that is 30.566. So 6, so the previous number is increased by 1, so 57 will be meter square. Or 30 point in the round off, that is 30.6 meter square. So in our book having asking the given data, it will be mentioned in the significant figures. What are the significant figures in the given data? So that the last data, so answer is this data means the value, this data having how many significant figures ma? This is non-zero, this is 0. So 1, 2, 3. Zeros in between the non-zero, it will be considered as a significant figure. So 1, 2, 3. 3 significant figures. 3 significant figures. Okay. So area value will be given, sorry, r value will be given. Easily find out the area value. Substitute this formula 3.54 for pi and r value is 3.12. Multiplying all the values 30.566 meter square. So we have to rounding of that value 30.6 meter square. So we easily find out the significant figures in this data. So the given this data having 3 significant figures. Okay, this is the 2 problems in this in your exercise. Okay, I will explain the third problem. Assuming that the frequency nu of a vibrating string may depend upon, this is the use of third dimension analysis use பண்ணி third dimension analysis use பண்ணி இது பண்ணணும். Okay, assuming that the frequency nu of a vibrating string may depend upon applied force, length, mass per unit length. Okay, so frequency it will be depend upon. So the given data is third one, given data frequency mu, it will be directly proportional to length, force and mass per unit length. Okay, So mass per unit length simply is noted as mass. Okay, simply it will be noted as mass, but mass per unit length in your book having. So A, B, C. Okay, A, B, C. That will be length, force and mass. Okay, so we substitute the dimensional formula for all the thing. Substitute the dimensional formula for all the thing. It will be mentioned at frequency. Dimensional formula for frequency. Dimensional formula for frequency. Frequency. Mu is the frequency. Frequency is 1 by t. Time period of reciprocal of time period. So t power minus 1 is the dimension formula for frequency. Frequency is the reciprocal of time period. So 1 by t is equal to t power minus 1. Then dimensional formula for L, length, is equal to 1 by, is equal to L. Okay. Then dimensional formula for force. Force is equal to m into a. M, a. So mass m, acceleration is L, t power minus 2. Okay, this is the dimensional formula for force. And the dimensional formula for mass. Dimensional formula for mass per unit length. Mass per unit length is equal to mass per unit length. So m by L. Okay. So is equal to m L power minus 1. This is the dimension for formula for all the things. So we substitute all the dimensional value in this problem. Mu will be first it will be mu, it will be considered as is equal to k into L power A, F power B and M power C. Proportion will be cancelled out by applying one constant, that is k into L power A, F power B, M power C. Okay. Substitute all the dimension value for this equation. That is equation 1 we have to take. Okay. Then substitute the F value, frequency value, that is t power minus 1. Okay. Then k. This substitute the L. L is capital L. Then A, F, M, L, t power minus 2, B and C, M, L power minus 1, lower power C. So dimensional formula அதுக்கு power A, B, C எடுத்துக்கிட்டோம். சரியா? இந்த சைடில் M, L இல்லை. So we already I told M power 0, L power 0, t power minus 1 will be taken as. So this side M, L is there. This side no M, no M, no L. So you have just mention M power L, L power 0, M power 0, L power 0 and t power minus 1 is equal to k into L power A, L power B, L power minus 1. So L power A plus B minus C. இங்கே Lக்கு A இருக்கு, இங்கே Lக்கு B இருக்கு, இங்கே Lக்கு minus C இருக்கு. ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. So L power A and L power B and L power minus C. So L power A plus B plus minus C. Okay. Then M power B and M power C. M power B and M power C. Okay. Then T power minus 2B 1B. Clear ma? L is there, L is there, L is there. So L power A, L power B and L power C. So A plus B minus C. Then M power B and M power C. So B plus C and T power minus 2B. Okay. Then equating on both sides. Equating powers on both sides. Equating powers on both sides. Equating powers on both sides. We get equating powers on both sides. We get another one. We get A is equal to, so no, not only A, M power 0, M power B plus C. So B plus C is equal to 0. Then L power A plus B plus C, L power 0. So A plus B minus C is equal to 0. Okay. And T is equal to 2 minus 2B by minus 1. M power 0, M power B plus C. So B plus C is equal to 0. And L power 0 and A plus B minus C. So A plus B minus C is equal to 0. And T power minus 1, T power minus 2B. So minus 2B is equal to 0. So இங்கே மட்டும் தான் B மட்டும் இருக்கு. So easily find out B value minus 2 minus 1 by minus 2. So B is equal to 1 by 2. Okay. B is equal to 1 by 2. Substitute the B value in this equation. 1 by 2 plus C is equal to 0. So C is equal to minus 1 by 2. So B value it will be get and C value it will be easily get. And B, C value it will be substituted in this equation. A plus B is 1 by 2 minus C is minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2, it will be equal to 0. So A 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, that will be called as 1. So 1 it will be equal to 0. So A is equal to minus 1. So this is the value of A. So A value is there, B value is there and C value is. Substitute A, B, C value, it will be in equation 1. What's the equation 1? Mu is equal to K value into L power A is minus 1, then F power B is, what's the value of B? Half, then L power A, F power B and M power C. So C is minus half. Okay. So K, L power minus 1, F power half and M power minus half. So K value is 2 pi. Okay. 2 pi. Then L is minus 1. So 1 by L. Okay. Then F is just denoted as K. K into 1 by L. F power 1 by 2. M power 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2. F power 1 by 2. So K into 1 by L into root of F by M. So K, it will be cancelled out proportional. So F proportional 1 by L square root of F by M. This is the final derivation. So in your problem to show that this value, so to show that values, that is a frequency. Frequency it will be proportional to 1 by L root of square root of F by M. That's it will be denoted by this derivation. In the formula கொண்டு வர சொல்லி தான் உனக்கு ப்ராப்ளமே கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்கன்னா frequency will be depend upon L, F, M to show that frequency it will be proportional to 1 by L root of F by M. இதுக்கெல்லாம் proportional இருந்தா இந்த ஈக்குவேஷன் எப்படி derive பண்ணுவ அப்படிங்கறது உங்களுடைய question. So using the dimension analysis we easily find out. Students, all of you know down all the what are the steps to be followed to solve this problem. Okay, already in your book one example problem is there. You also work out this example problem. Okay, then first dimensional formula for all the things we will find out, and then substitute the dimension formula for mu is t power minus 1 and k, L is A and F is M L t power minus 2b and M is M L power minus 1 c. So substitute all the values and then powers on both sides it will be equal. Then equating powers on both sides we get m power 0. So b plus c, m power power equal b plus c is equal to 0 and c is equal to minus 1 by 2 and a plus b minus c is equal to 0. Substitute, so easily find out the a value and b value. So a, b, c value it will be substituted in equation 1. Nu is equal to k into L power minus 1, F power 1 by 2, M power minus 1 by 2. We easily find out nu it will be directly proportional to 1 by L square root of F by M. This is the final formula for in this problem. Okay. So then next we will go for the fourth problem. Jupiter is at a distance of 824.7 million kilometer from the Earth. Jupiter planet is the distance from the Earth is 824.7 million kilometer. Okay, its the angular diameter is measured to be 35.72 seconds. Then calculate the diameter of Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter it will be the far at the distance from the Earth is 824.7. Okay, the angular diameter, Earth angular diameter is, angular diameter means angle formed diameter, that is called as radial diameter, that is 35.72. Calculate the diameter of Jupiter, actual diameter of Jupiter. So what are the given values, ma? That is the fourth problem. Given the distance from the Earth, distance of Jupiter from the Earth Jupiter from Earth, capital D is equal to 824.7 million kilometer. So million kilometer, million, what's the value of million? Million means 10 cube, 10 power 6. So 824.7 into 10 power 6 kilometer. Million means 10 power 6. Okay. Then next 824.7 into 10 6 and kilometers, it will be converted into meter, 10 cube. Okay. So 824.7 into 10 power 9 meter. Okay. So 824.7 million kilometer will be converted into meter. Okay. 824.7 into 10 power 9 meter. Okay. Then there is the distance. Then angular diameter, that is theta is equal to 35.72 double inch. So that is inches means seconds. So the angular diameter, it will be converted, this value will be meter. So the angular diameter also will be converted into meter. So how will you convert the meter, ma? Easily it will be converted into meter. Seconds it will be converted into radian. So 35.72 into 1 second is equal to 4.85 into 10 power minus 6 radian. Okay. So it will be multiplying 4.85 into 10 power minus 6 radian. Radian is the unit of SI unit of angular diameter. So all the values will be converted into the SI unit form. So first million kilometer will be converted into meter, SI unit. Okay. Then angular diameter will be given in seconds. It will be converted into radian because radian is the SI unit of angular diameter. Then third one, what are the given values? That is already diameter, and then what will we find out now? To find diameter of Jupiter. Diameter of Jupiter D is equal to question mark. What's the formula it will be used to solve this problem? Angular diameter theta is equal to angular diameter theta is equal to D by capital D. This is the formula. Okay. Angular diameter theta is equal to D by capital D. We want D. So theta into D is the formula. Theta into D. Okay. Then how will you solve it, ma? Solution. The formula is distance D is equal to theta into D. So distance of Jupiter, diameter of Jupiter. Diameter means adore distance tha. Okay. Diameter of Jupiter D is equal to, substitute the D theta value and D value. What's the theta value, ma? Theta value is 435.72 into 10 power 4.85 into 10 power 6 radian. So 35.72 into 4.85 into 10 power 6. So 4.85 into 10 power 6, 10 power minus 6. Okay. That's a theta value, and then D value, capital D value is this. So 824.7 into 10 power 9 meter. Okay. All the things to be multiplied to get the answer is 1,42,872.677. Okay. So 1 point into 10 power 3. Okay. Meter. So that all the values to be multiplied 1,42,872.677 into 10 power 3 kilometer. This is the final value, but in our book having 10 power 5 kilometer. How will you change the 10 power 5 kilometer? So this is the value, it will be taken as 10 power 5. So this value, point will be coming from that value, points will be coming from that, this part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be multiplying 5 digit 10 power 5, 1.4287 into 10 power 5. So multiplying by 10,000 or 10 power 5. 10 power 5 ஆல multiply பண்ணீங்க அந்த நம்பரை 10 power 5 ஆல multiply பண்ணீங்கன்னா அந்த நம்பர் கிடைக்கும், because the digit will be moving to the left side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1.428 into 10 power 5, okay, into 10 power 3 meter. So 10 power 3 meter is kilo, okay, kilo. 10 cube is kilo, it will be called as kilo. So 1.42872 into 10 power 5 kilometer. The value of the kilometer change. This is the final answer, okay. How did you solve that, ma? First, distance of the Jupiter from the earth we will taken, but there is a million kilometer value it will be given, it will be converted into meter, and then angular diameter will be given, it will be converted into radian, then diameter of the Jupiter we will find out. Diameter of the Jupiter formula is d is equal to theta into d, substitute the theta value and d value, and it will be converted into kilometer form, okay. This is the fourth problem, okay. And then we solve the 4 exercise problems in this session, okay. Then homework for this session. Homework for this session. Home assignment. Work out the example problems. Work out the example problems. The example problems 1.2, 1.3 and 1.11, okay. Work out the example problems 1.2, 1.3 and 1.11, okay. Thank you.